to another. How did the love, begin to, because we know in our society the man usually makes the move. So what, triggered that, what did you see in her?
Well, like you said, it started from friendship. 1988, the idea was Turning Point Band. I had joined the band in 1987. We formed the band in 1987. In 88, we decided that we needed a female voice. I was the lead vocalist, and we thought it would be nice to complement my efforts, with a lady. And one of our band members suggested Mumi, and that was how we met in 1988. Of course, first as band members, friends, and then we realized that we had so much in common, and we had a 10-year friendship / romance, and got married in 1998, 10 years later.
It's obvious that everything started with music, but then you two have this very, like I said, you guys are dynamic and very versatile. How did acting come into play? And comedy?
Well,
T.W.O Shares.
I think it was something, first of all, coincidentally, that we discovered we both had the flair and the interest. So, it was the music, that was what we really wanted to do. But, even at that time, you couldn't just walk into a studio and throw something out there the way it happens today. A reputable recording a label or a recording company had to sign you on, and then we had basically just three main ones. We had Premier Music, we had Sony Music, and we had Ivory Music. And if you couldn't get on any of these, well, it wasn't that easy. And to even get on them, it wasn't easy. So while waiting for that big break, we delved into the acting and the comedy side. We decided to showcase that talent, that side of us.
Okay, so being with Charlie Boy for how many years now? As long as forever.
It's over 2 decades.
Yeah, we started Charlie Boy Show in '92. Charlie Boy Show, I think, was rested 2000 or 2001.
No, like 2000, because we moved to like 2003.
2003, right?
Yes.
So that's over 10 years of Charlie Boy Show, 10, 11 years. And then we started Zoom Time in 1998, and we ran that till about 2010 or thereabouts. So another 12 years of Zoom Time. So people really came to know us from TV, but a lot of people didn't realize that it was because we were waiting for something positive to happen in the music industry for us, that we were now exercising our other talents. I actually also did like 6 movies then. I was part of Nollywood at the very, very start of it. I was in The Gardener, I was in Goodbye Tomorrow, I was in Daybreak, I was in The Omen of Love. I was in quite a few films back in the day, but when music took over, that was the end,
I'm sure we're all having a nice time with Tunde and Wumi Obe in their house. I'm actually in their house having fun. Well, make sure you stay tuned because there's a lot more coming after this break. Please stay tuned. I'm still at Tunde and Wumi Obe's house. I don't feel comfortable calling their names just like this because I really look up to them, but it's my job. I have to. I'm, privileged to do that just today. Anyways, I'm in their house and we want to find out what they're up to right now. Sorry, can you tell us a bit of what you're doing right now? The songs you're bringing to us very soon.
Coming back, we realized that we just couldn't come back after 2 years and begin to sing about parties or whatever, and we had to really address the situation in the country today. It's obvious that Nigeria is not where we want to be right now, with the situation in the northeast especially, and the Boko Haram thing, the kidnappings, the the bombings. I mean, we just had to say, look, listen, you guys, we are one nation, we're great people. We can even be greater than we are today if we unite, if we come together. Our strength is actually in our diversity and all that. And Green White Green was born, and of course we featured our younger colleague, our friend, Two-Face Idibia.
Green White Green.
Yeah.
Tisma, can you tell us what other collaborations we should be expecting in this new album you're coming out with?
Well, we also worked with Shares.
Okay.
We worked with Danny Crane.
Okay.
We worked, of course, with Showbiz Couple
Okay.
and a few other younger artists like Tenin, who featured on our newly released single Wedding Day. And we have Grace and Floss from YSGFT.
Generally, your message to the youths out there and people who are struggling to make it in life, in a sentence, what's your message to them?
When it didn't work out for us musically, we went in another direction, and in a roundabout way, after doing 6 movies and almost 6-7 years on television, we jammed our record deal. And that's just how life is. What is yours will be yours. Just keep being honest and don't go negative.
And it's not likely going to happen overnight.
Yes.
You have to be patient.
You have to pay your dues, and don't go negative. Don't have any negative thoughts about how to make money fast. Those
Fast
things
money
don't.
never lasts.
It doesn't last. It doesn't edify. It doesn't upgrade or upgrade your family in any way. A criminal is a criminal. The only difference between a successful criminal and an unsuccessful one is one has a little bit more money, but eventually everything you will still lose it all. Eventually, maybe even your life. So let's be positive people.
Okay. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you for granting us this interview, especially on your 16th wedding anniversary. It's a great honor to be here in your home and meet you personally.
Thanks for coming.
Okay, that's our show for today. Hope you had a nice time like I did. Join us same time next week on NTA Entertainment News. Goodbye.